Hello, welcome back to Wrestling in Mom's Basement. This is going to be the weekly Q&A for the week of November 26th.
Yes.
I, of course, am Patrick Young. This gentleman to my right is my co-host, Joe Venuto.
This is our Q&A for the week. We're going to kick things off with the question I'm wrong. Well, WWE has made many questionable creative decisions in 2018. This was one of my two favorite questions.
Yeah.
Well, WWE has made many questionable creative decisions in 2018. Dedicating hour TV time to Baron Corbin on Monday's Raw was the worst.
See, when I first saw this answer, I was like, nah, there's probably something a little crazier. But really, it's actually all part of the same package. First off, giving Baron Corbin an excessive amount of mic time. Baron Corbin as a heel authority figure, and having another heel authority figure. So, yeah, I guess I would actually have to agree with that. That Corbin, that dedicating an hour to Baron Corbin doing stuff is a terrible way to run Raw.
For me, the most questionable creative decision WWE made in 2018 was the treatment of Asuka in WrestleMania.
Okay.
I get they wanted to solidify Charlotte as the star of the women's division, which wound up being short-lived, because Ronda took that spot rather easily.
Yeah.
Which wound up being short-lived, because Becky destroyed her for that spot.
Yeah.
But whatever. But how Asuka's been booked up until last week's SmackDown, since WrestleMania, has been atrocious. So, short as can you still be over, cooldown test probably applies here, too. But it's super test I can completely figure out how act. Thankfully, Asuka's still killer and she's still here with the win. So there you go.
Yeah, it's amazing too. It seems like her support from the audience has actually grown in like the last month or two as well. Like she generally got the biggest pop when Becky had to choose another opponent for Ronda.
Yeah.
She went through the roster, and Asuka actually got the biggest reaction from the crowd.
Then Charlotte, yeah.
And then Charlotte.
And even last week in the open promo SmackDown, when Naomi got ready to talk, and they just hijacked it with Asuka chance.
Yeah.
And then Becky said, I could beat all you dopes.
Yeah.
Console fuckface. I have a cold now, but also there you go. Has truly been one of the trashiest acts, though, not just on Raw. Ball of WWE is a complete departure from the Lone Wolf and a Days 30-second killer act that I once mistakenly believed had a bright future ahead of him.
Yeah.
Once he gained more season. Now I'm not sure if WWE sabotaged Corbin to the point of go away heat, or if Corbin is just totally unfit for the role he's been given. It does seem that angle is being played as Alexa Bliss is in the shadows, waiting for the right opportunity to take the authority figure shot away. Now I'm thoroughly tired of the authority figure trope, but I would take Bliss over Corbin any day. I just went on a tangent, and that's too, in this thing. Corbin's horrible, and dedicating an entire hour on the Flash show was a horrible decision, but sorry, WWE did the Emperor's Stroll, and it's time for that they wake up, and luckily they did, so I guess Corbin is, as of today,
The worst
for me. So there you go.
The worst thing,
yeah. Number two, this is my question. It was the easy one. Is it almost impossible to keep the real tag title seat and by session AOPP? I add that. By the AOP champions when the division's being booked around piss shows. And what's your excitement level for the division?
Let's see, my excitement level. Non-existent. The Raw division is just... Tag division is honestly just trash. They even added a relatively interesting trio into the tag division within the last 2 months.
2 months or so, yeah.
In Lucha House Party, and pretty much...
Made them heel.
Made them, I guess, with heelish tendencies. Where they just sort of dominated the heels in a handicap match. Because
you want to boo your heel. You want to boo your luchas.
Yeah, you gotta boo the luchas. In their flippy offense and their in their colorful masks. And
Not like any of them have a personality like Andrade and Zelina, but
yeah.
whatever.
They didn't officially make them heel, but they made them do a heelish thing.
There's no such thing as Lucha House Party rules.
No.
It's Lucha Libre rules. And that doesn't mean handicap matches.
No.
So, even WWE try making their own botch that.
Yeah.
So
they took something great that was in the Cruiserweight division and had them just do awesome matches there on 205 Live and Tornado Tags and whatever. And then brought them onto Raw and
to be fair, you can
made
say
them your typical Raw
you
tag
can say that you can say that for all the acts that are on Raw that are from 205 Live.
Yeah.
Leo Rush is probably still the best one of the group.
Yeah.
But still, he's stuck with that.
You added Drake Maverick, who could have been good for AOP, but they ended up taking it in a whole different direction that it shouldn't have gone down to, and the once badass AOP that destroyed NXT are now pretty much second fiddle to Drake Maverick cheering. Then you have thrown together teams like Gable and Rude, who were going places, but they're locked down in that storyline. And then somewhere down there is the Revival. Enough said.
My excitement level, I'm going to give it a 3 out of 10.
You were able to muster a 3.
The only reason I didn't rate this at 1 or even 0 is because I was taught to always assume positive intent when it comes to wrestling. You taught me that. Always say positive.
Who taught you that?
You, when it comes to Raw.
That wasn't me.
You always tell me to stay positive about Raw.
No, I don't.
Then why do we watch every week?
Because we have to reveal it.
We don't have to review them. I don't think anybody will miss it. Every once in a while, there is a slight glimmer of hope that Raw will take their tag division seriously. So there's that.
Okay.
So only to stash immaturity from the Jewels of Compass. I like AOP's champion as the tag champions. In my opinion, they've improved themselves workers in the right environment with the right team. They are huge, they are intimidating, they are monsters. So one will think they should be treated as such. Whoever will defeat them will like world beaters. If it was up to me, that team would be the Revival. But I digress. Apparently Vince McMahon still has added to our content, but it's to and through by stock prices and sponsorships to pull the trigger all the way, which it only makes the company appear with sophomore jokes instead of all the way. Piss jokes are something that 6-year-olds would be appropriate to find as sophisticated comedy, but still most 6-year-olds nowadays can handle a smartphone better than 80% of adults on this planet. So,
100% of them can handle a smartphone better than Vince McMahon.
I have experienced mature content the drop of a dime. So maybe even a 6-year-old has more advanced creative palette than Roll does. The tag stealer rule is nearly non-existent, as Pat said, and that's a shame. Because if Vince truly loved money as much as this report, he will see there will be a very lucrative market for tag teams, so poor dream Maverick. Number 3. The babyfaces of rule. Even the babyfaces of the only rule have been booked as complete jokes.
Yes. Yeah, I literally went on a whole diatribe about it during the last Raw review.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, they're booking them like complete idiots. Well, except for one, I guess. Roman Reigns, but obviously you can't have him around. Braun, who I guess isn't necessarily booked like an idiot, but it seems like people are caring about him less and less. He's booked idiotically, I'll say that.
Yes.
But underneath him, and not including Seth, Finn and Elias have been booked like shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like last week, there wasn't really anything to do with them but to give the top 3 heels on their brand heat.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when you're running low on baby faces, why are you more worried about getting the bad guys heat? Shouldn't you have to worry about, I don't know, getting another baby face? or building up the ones you have. I'll leave it at that.
I say this is unfair. You're blatantly wearing these questions to make us sound like miserable old hags. Or the neckbeard virgins, either or. I'm not sure if Raw has built their baby faces as jokes. As much as that they built their heels just to be bad heels, too, at the same time.
Yeah.
To be annoying. The only heels right now that seem to have anything actually going for them were Drew McIntyre, Nia Jax, and Alexa Bliss. And even Nia's heat is more based off of a dumb accent and is unable to follow up with either good in-ring work or even talking. Because goddamn, her promo last week on Raw was brutal. So we'll take her out, too. So Drew and Alexa. Even Dean Ambrose, who made a hot return, is already feeling like he's just part of a wheel that's turning and turning and turning. Not as much as turning as Daniel Brooke is, though. Face heel, face heel, face heel. That's all. How can I care about the baby faces, though, if the heels aren't as compelling? While Corbin is atrocious at his role, Lashley, Ziggler, AOP, The Revival, and Jinder Mahal are just there. And I hate saying that about Dolph, because he was on a roll just a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Sure, the babyface is making some idiotic decisions. And one will think that the rational thing will be for them to come together and stop Corbin's reign of terror. A reign of horror, maybe.
Yeah.
But there were a few bright spots for last week. Ember was being protected well. She's in Congo line right now.
Yeah.
Lucha Housewife was on roll. Their heel sale. Seth is still the MVP role, so there's that. And Elias was still a hot act. The book is doing the babyfaces no favors, but they're actually treating their heels even worse in my eyes. Because the heels aren't helping the babyfaces get over, the heels are being treated like that. And how fitting will be that Corbin's not taken off a pedestal by a babyface, but another heel. So shaking my head there. 4. With the losses of Strowman, LeBron, AJ, Alexa, and Owens for different reasons, Season 2 of the Mixed Match Challenge feels cursed.
Yeah, it does. It really does feel snake bit. Yeah, the first season was a little bit of fun, but I never really need to see a second season, to be honest. But since they're doing it, yeah, just about every team they've put on so far has had to be altered in some way, shape, or form. And that changes up the dynamic a little bit. That, and then they also decided really late what the Mixed Match Challenge was actually even going to be for.
Right.
So
which are number 3rds in each row.
Yeah.
If you didn't hear.
So I'm going to say it was probably planned
on the fly this year. Or this time.
Yeah, planned with like no end goal in mind.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of shit witchcraft will take out WWE's resident monster, WWE's most fighting champion, and possibly MVP of the entire main roster. If Recepta exists, or one of the best promos of the women's division, and one of WWE's best heels. These people have been taken out like Jason Voorhees was nearby. This reminds me of NWO Elite storyline WCW, where after the Frank Procadone, where Hall and Luger got injured immediately, while Hogan and Steiner lost their titles in short order and basically killed the original incarnation of NWO. AJ's back in the release, and Braun's decided to return soon, but they're not in that. Their replacements aren't terrible. Well, AJ's replacement isn't terrible, but still. I won't be surprised if they have serious thoughts about doing another one next year, though.
Yeah.
Number 5. Are you excited for WWE's international expansion?
I think excited would probably be the wrong term for it. I'm interested to see how it goes. But however, like when you think of different scenes, like the only one that truly sticks in my mind that WWE can just bring in a whole bunch of talent like they did the UK is probably Japan. Yeah, you could probably have an okay one in Europe. You could probably have an okay one in Australia. But there's really only a couple hotbeds in wrestling right now, which would be Japan,
North America,
UK, and North America.
Yeah.
That, and I want to see how it also incorporates the original NXT and the NXT UK into all that, in fact. So I'm intrigued on where it's going to go, but I'm not going to say exciting. excited is the term I would use for myself in that.
Well, first of all, to get away, there's been a lot of fans turn against WWE for killing off the companies.
Yeah.
So I get this out of the way first. WWE's the Disney of wrestling. They are taking over everything. They are the evil empire machine that sucks out and destroys small promotions. Despite that, I am supportive of the move. I'll go with supportive of the move for one reason.
Yeah.
The NXT Performance Center expansion. The honest truth is, with Roman Reigns on the shelf for an undetermined time frame, WWE are sort of in a rebuilding phase.
Yeah.
They are working with what they got right now and will need fear system to scout and cultivate talent. Going international is a factor very positive step though for a few reasons. International alliances will support their recognizable homegrown talent as shows, especially if they come from respected promotions in the region. Which gives these promotions more exposure because they're considered a WWE scouting ground, which generates interest because fans will be interested if their promotion may house a future WWE star. So the NXT expansion may just help the overall health of the wrestling business. Wrestlers have a greater chance for exposure, which will encourage more performers to step up their game and be noticed, which means match quality just may increase even more, and it already does. Wrestling schools will gain more business as potential students globally will want to be mentored by the greatest wrestling minds. Imagine Mako-style warriors using Sendai girls as a breeding ground for female Japanese talent. Or Mako-style warrior.
Yeah.
God damn, I'm gonna say it enjoy. I gotta keep it in my pants, sorry. I love Mako.
Yeah, I know.
It will always be Mako time in this area.
Yeah.
In this house.
Yeah.
I can see NXT International expansion as a way to produce even more content for the network. And honestly, any content held by Triple H overtakes, that overtakes anything Triple H Vince is doing. So it's good for the industry. So I'm for this, but I'm supportive of it.
Yeah. That's probably a better term for
Yeah.
myself too.
I do think if they do Japan, I'll get a site for it.
Yeah.
Would you say Japan?
Mm-hmm.
And last question: do you think Asuka versus Becky versus Charlotte will steal the show at WWE TLC?
Short answer: yes. It's the match I'm definitely most excited for in TLC. It's pretty much. I probably would have liked it even more if it wasn't a TLC match. If it was just a straight up triple threat, but honestly, I'm not going to complain that Asuka, Becky, and Charlotte are all going to be in the same ring at the same time.
Yeah, that TLC part, I think it's going to be a great match, but that's one reason why I went a different way with my answer. Because
Okay.
I agree with you with just the plain triple threat.
Yeah.
I want to say yes, I really do. I think they are going to have a banger of a match show, no doubt about that.
Yeah.
And I won't be surprised at all if they end up with the best match of the night. But AJ Styles versus Daniel Bryan's on this show.
That's a fair point.
And they showed him what they can do on television. And they were two great outlets on TV.
Is there a gimmick attached to it yet?
No.
Okay.
Probably doesn't need to.
Yeah.
At least it's a new opener. Oh god, it's a Ronda promo.
Yeah. Raw's starting right now. Ronda's coming out. Are they actually starting with a match?
It's annoying to me to match up.
Fair enough. Alright, well, anyway.
Now they're going to be on the network, AJ and Bryan. And a heat rematch with suitable time for a WWE Championship. Bryan's a heel, and anyone who followed his ROH run or remembers the origins of the Yes Movement will attest that he's a great heel, Bryan. I'm down, I'm sold. I have the same expectations of this match that I'm aware could be hurt a little bit. I have a good feeling, though, most of the anticipation of Punk versus Bryan over the limit in 2012. I think there's something special in here. Watching Asuka, Becky, and Charlotte actually try to burrow, death, and kill each other in a TLC match is intriguing, and they all have shown the ability to step up when it matters. So I will be watching this match closely, but I think and hope that Daniel versus AJ is the match that will end up wowing fans the most. That'll do it for this week's podcast. With nothing on Friday because we got House of Hardcore
Yes.
on Saturday. So we'll be back Monday with all the shit.
All the shit's coming.
So see you next Monday.
See you next month.
Including a roll tonight.
Yep.